Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. All right, Browns fans, if you've been paying attention to the latest buzz around the league, you know that the AFC North is heating up in a major way. The division has always been a tough battleground, but recent developments hint at a potential shift in power, and it's got Browns fans everywhere talking. Today, we're diving deep into a story that could shake things up, especially when it comes to our beloved Cleveland Browns' quest for another Super Bowl appearance. We're talking about the future of Bubba Ventrone, the special teams coordinator who's been a key part of our coaching staff, and what his job security might mean for us moving forward. This is the kind of news that could have ripple effects across the division, and Browns fans, you're going to want to hear every detail. Now, before we get into the specifics, I want to remind everyone that the Browns are on an exciting trajectory. This season has been a roller coaster, with moments of brilliance and some setbacks, but overall, there's a sense that this team is building something special. The coaching staff has been putting in the work, and players like Nick Chubb*, Deshaun Watson*, and Myles Garrett are leading the charge. The defense looks solid, the offense is evolving, and the special teams, well, that's where Ventrone comes in. His role is crucial, especially considering how important field position and special teams are in close games. So what's the latest? Well, there's been some chatter around Bubba Ventrone's future with the Browns. You see, in the NFL, coaching staff stability can be a big deal. A coordinator's job isn't just about calling plays or managing units. It's about creating consistency, building trust with players, and contributing to the overall team culture. When rumors start circulating about a coach's job security, fans naturally get curious. Is there a chance Ventrone might be on the chopping block? Could his departure signal a shakeup in how Cleveland approaches special teams? These are the questions that Browns fans are asking right now. From what we've gathered, the Browns have been evaluating their coaching staff, as most teams do after each season. The goal is always to improve, to find ways to maximize talent, and to correct what isn't working. Bubba Ventrone, who's been with the team for a few years now, has received mixed reviews. On one hand, his unit has shown flashes of brilliance. Remember that game against the Steelers last season, where a blocked punt led to a quick score? That kind of play can swing momentum and energize the team. On the other hand, there have been moments where special teams have struggled, especially with coverage issues and penalties that have cost the Browns valuable field position. But here's the thing, it's not just about the stats or the highlight plays. It's about whether the coaching staff feels Ventrone's philosophy aligns with the direction the Browns want ahead. Cleveland is clearly aiming to be a playoff contender year after year, and that means every part of the team needs to be firing on all cylinders. If the front office or head coach, Kevin Stefanski, feels that changes are needed to elevate the unit, then Ventrone's future might be in question. That's the harsh reality of NFL coaching. Stability depends on results, and sometimes, even talented coaches face the axe if the team isn't meeting expectations. Now, Browns fans, you might be wondering, what does this mean for us? Well, if Ventrone were to be let go or replaced, it could signal a strategic shift in how the Browns handle special teams. Maybe they want someone with a different background, or perhaps they're looking for someone who can bring more consistency and fewer mistakes. It's all about trying to find that right fit to push us over the edge, especially in close games. If Ventrone stays, it could mean the Browns have faith in his ability to fix the issues and develop the unit further. Either way, it's a situation worth watching closely. Another aspect to consider is how this potential change fits into Cleveland's broader plans. We've seen that the Browns are investing heavily in their roster, bringing in big-name players and reinforcing the coaching staff. The front office is all in on making a Super Bowl run in the near future, and every piece of the puzzle needs to be aligned. If the special teams can improve, especially in areas like kickoff coverage, punt returns, and field goal accuracy, it could be the difference between a playoff win and an early exit. That's why the coaching staff's decisions regarding Ventrone are so critical at this point in the season. Looking at the overall picture, Cleveland's season so far has been promising. The team's record is solid, and the talent on both sides of the ball is impressive. The defense, led by Myles Garrett, has been dominant in many games, creating pressure and turnovers that set up the offense. Deshaun Watson continues to develop, showing flashes of the superstar we all believed he could be. Nick Chubb remains a force in the backfield, pounding away and setting the tone. But special teams are often overlooked by the casual fan, yet they're vital in winning those tight games that can define a season. A game-changing play on special teams could be the difference maker in a playoff push, and that's why everyone is keeping a close eye on Ventrone's future. Now, Browns fans, you know how passionate we are about our team. We've been through ups and downs, but our love for Cleveland remains unwavering. This potential coaching shakeup, especially in the special teams department, might seem minor to some, but for us, it's about making sure every part of the team is firing on all cylinders. We want to see this team reach the Super Bowl, and every little detail counts. Whether Ventrone stays or goes, what matters most is that Cleveland keeps pushing forward, learning, adapting, and fighting for that ultimate goal. And speaking of goals, the AFC North is no longer just a two-team race. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens are always tough opponents, and with teams like Cincinnati Bengals also in the mix, every game is a battle. The division has become more competitive than ever. That's why Browns fans need to stay alert, keep supporting our team, and trust that the coaching staff is doing everything possible to put Cleveland in the best position to succeed. The road to the Super Bowl is never easy, especially in a division as fierce as ours. But with the right adjustments, Cleveland can rise above the competition. So, as we await official news on Bubba Ventrone's job security, let's remember that coaching changes are part of the NFL game. Sometimes, it's what a team needs to take that next step. Cleveland has shown resilience and growth this season, and we believe that the front office is making smart decisions to keep us in the hunt. The season isn't over yet, and there's still plenty of football left to be played. The Browns have the talent and the heart to make a deep playoff run, and maybe, just maybe, this coaching situation could be a catalyst for even greater success. In the end, Browns fans, what we all want is to see our team succeed, to bring home that elusive Super Bowl trophy, and to see our city's pride shine brighter than ever. The journey continues, and every decision made along the way is part of that larger story. We'll be here, supporting, cheering, and waiting to see how it all unfolds. Cleveland Browns are a team built on resilience, passion, and a never-give-up attitude. No matter what happens with Bubba Ventrone, one thing is for sure, we're all in this together, and the best is yet to come. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.